heard about Ptsd through a connection with Russell Davies. Met him back in Washington State about 2015. He kind of ran this whole idea by me once then and invited me now, and I got to tell you, I'm really impressed with this program and what it does. My first thoughts upon arriving in Pocatello was as I was coming back into a community of men who understood the same path I had walked. At first, I found myself a little bit, I guess you could say, shy.
And then once over the first little bit, and allow that break. But then once you tighten this up, you should have enough.
It felt amazing to actually come back to a group of people and re-experience that level of camaraderie and support that I once had in the military. That, it's been years since I've had the ability to really experience that in the civilian world. And I found that to be quite healing and allow for a lot of integrations. This last 2 weeks with this crew just really helped me kind of come back to that part of myself.
I know the story of your life through winter storms and summer skies. There was a time when you
Experience a state of ease in the world, and it was nice to come back around that kind of humor. Yeah, for sure. It's something that a lot of people don't get, is the language and the culture, that we're accustomed to, that we're comfortable living in. And to get to re-experience that, and then, come into the stage, the set stage of rivers and whatnot, to see everybody kind of challenged again and working through those different thresholds. That was amazing to see, because we got to re-experience in real time that same support we once had and that same level of camaraderie. We might all be different branches, but we all speak that common language. And overall, I'd have to say this program's stellar. It really gives people something to turn towards, and then it helps you leave with that community, that sense of connection that a lot of us lose when we leave. And then, the way that this program works with outfitting vets, and, not only just teaching us these skills, but then, turning us out from here and giving us all this gear to go on and participate further in our lives and have this to be something to turn towards it's grounding. It's grounding, gives you a sense of belonging. Yeah, it's nice.
Now everybody's finding their own way, and days feel like years these days. And I've adjusted to the hustle, but sometimes it gets me flustered. Feel like I've been running uphill with no time to recover. Take a breath, slow down, forget the rat race. Cause chances are, my obligations can wait. But there's a place that always calms me down, beyond the shuffle of the crowd, where the lost can be found.
I've been hiking in my boots, I've been searching for some truth. Found it far beyond the blink of the city lights. I've been falling out of touch with a world that has become
creeks run free.
Wild places.
You can find a little piece of peace
Wild places.
beneath the treetops and mountain skies.
Wild
The
places.
world is allowed to thrive
Wild places.
with the beasts roam free and far.
Wild places.
Where the stars still pierce the dark.
Wild places.
Take me back to the place it began,
Wild
to the
places.
same place where it ends.
It's been a long time that I've been gone, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
We live so close together, yet never felt more separate. Imprisoned in our cell phones, they got us locked up in them. And no question, I've been caught in the tide too. A fiend for these screens, like gold for the fools. But I know what to do to free myself from these shackles. The path less traveled takes me back to where these thoughts can unravel. Like a river when it whispers, like a leaf when it falls. If you listen to the stillness, you can still hear the call.
I've been hiking in my boots. I've been searching for some truth. Found it far beyond the blink of the city lights. I've been falling out of touch with the world that has become. So I stepped outside and left it all behind. Towards wild places.
Out here where the creeks run free.
Wild places.
You can find a little piece of peace
Wild places.
beneath the treetops and mountain skies.
Wild
Where the
places.
world is allowed to thrive
Wild places.
with the beasts roam free and far.
Wild places.
Where the stars still pierce the dark.
Wild places.
Take me back to the place it began,
Wild
to the
places.
same place where it ends.
It's been a long time that I've been gone, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
I reckon it's out here, surrounded by the beyond, that I have learned the most about the world, and even more about myself. Above all else, it has taught me humility. I have discovered that I will never be a conqueror of mountains or a tamer of rivers, for I do not own this wilderness, but I can say that I will always belong to it.
Makes into that can be wet.
y'all doing? I'm Russell Davies, founder of Ptsd Veteran Athletes. I just wanted to congratulate all the veterans that participated in this year's kayaking class. You guys absolutely crushed it, as well as Northwest River Supply. Without their support and outfitting all the veterans, this class wouldn't have been a success. As well as so many of our other sponsors, Immersion Research, Zet Kayaks, Warner Paddles, Theobalds, ENR Transportation, as well as a huge thank you for the entire team that I am so lucky to be a part of, for all your continued hard work so that we can continue doing what we do. And last but not least, the great state of Idaho and the community that surrounds it. Your patriotism definitely shows through our nonprofit, and we wouldn't be able to continue our mission of serving those that have served our country without you. So thank you all so much, and we look to see you out there.
If you're a veteran looking to participate, or just somebody who's looking to help us on our mission, please visit www.ptsdva.com.